The Rising of the Shield Hero, Tate no Yuusha no Nariyagari, is licensed and produced by Glovision, Kodakawa, Funimation, and Crunchyroll. Studios Kinema Citrus, Networks ATX, Tokyo MX, TVA, KBS, Sun, TVQ, and BS11. Based on the works by Aneko Usagi. Please support the official release. Hello there, YouTube, Jack here with more Rising of the Shield Hero Episode 4. Last time, we very much heroically defended the poor village that, well, nobody else seemed to have given a rat's ass about. From the... is it even demons? Wave? Like the wave. I think it's demons. That qualifies. Usually all the bad things are demons, so... demons. And, well, we saved a bunch of people. Not everyone, because this isn't a fairy tale, but a bunch of people. And they seem to be quite happy with our useless shield hero for what he did. Of course, the knights were kind of split about it. Like, at first, shield hero, go fuck off. We don't need you. Blah, blah, blah. Some of them stayed, some helped, and, well, the other ones just kind of joined the other heroes who, for what it's worth, they did kind of take on the brunt of the wave and defeated. I mean, they defended a bunch of forests, but they defeated the wave, which perhaps, I mean, to be fair, is good. Good that they did it. Even though they didn't give a rat's ass about the village. That would have been exterminated otherwise. But yeah, and now they're gonna get rewards and riches and women. Well, probably not women other than the blonde guy. He has like his own harem going already. And I think a festival in their honor too. I didn't really see anything, but the thumbnail, when I downloaded the episode, had like a couple women playing some string instrument of sorts. So... a banquet, a festival, something to honor them and probably go make fun of the shield hero. Because this guy has not been beaten down enough yet, we need to make absolutely sure everyone knows he's miserable. Understood? We're gonna do this for another couple episodes, just to hammer the point home, okay? Yeah, then... names! Name list, I forgot my name list, I cannot need this like ASAP. Raftalia, was that her name? I think even so. Don't even need that anymore. Because she like grew up instantly. I mean, apparently in the post-credit scene from episode 2, yes 2, we already saw her a bit more grown up. I just didn't notice, so I guess that's on me. But beyond that, like, it's been a couple of weeks since he bought her, and then she's, like, instantly this tall, so I guess curing her illness and whatnot really kind of worked out for you in the long run. So let's see. Naofumi Iwatani. Naofumi Iwatani. Then Raftalia, which is a name I have surprisingly little difficulty pronouncing, all things considered. And I suppose I could add the other heroes, I just don't really care about them all that much, like just calling them by their names. I mean, what were the spear hero? Actually, what were the spear, sword, and what was the last one? Oh yeah, bow and arrow. Yeah. If I end up needing them, I will add them to the list, but so far, let's keep it to those two. Well, let's see what else we need as we go along. Anyway, getting into this episode, finally, in the 3, in the 2, in the 1. Back to the castle, up, but called it. That was the thumbnail I saw. Called it. Well, 3 of them at least. Oh, he actually was invited. Well, probably more as a formality or something. But oh well. Oh, you do get a reward. Oh, single digits. That's amazing. Well, not that they did anything to contribute to that. But oh well. 2 or 3. Are you really seriously still going after her? My, whatever is it now? Well, I suppose it does. Yeah, you know, he's kind of not too hyped about being here altogether, I suppose. I didn't catch it in time. With you when summoned. Oh, okay. You are way too precious. What did we do to deserve you? Well, get accused of rape, I suppose, but oh well. Well, that's a formal duel, I suppose. I will seriously ask, does he even have a chance of winning this? I mean, he's been getting stronger, which is fair and all. But for what it's worth, I feel like all the other heroes are way stronger. Not to mention that, like, they have actual decent weapons. They've had entire parties to train with. They can train more efficiently. They're just gonna be better than you, no? Unless he outsmarts him somehow. Which I can see happening, honestly. But I'm pretty sure people wouldn't acknowledge that as a proper victory because you cheated or something, I don't know. I do think this opening though, by the way. Come to think of it, we haven't seen that princess person yet, right? The one that was mentioned in the book he was reading all the way back in episode 1. That part still just beats everything. Love it. Lullaby at dawn. Eh? Yeah, that was a thing, wasn't it? Yeah, I suppose. No need to really keep it secret. I mean, yeah, that's the thing. I mean, to be fair, like, isn't at least on a moral standpoint, like this whole nation on his side? Well, wow, doesn't he stand to gain a lot from that? Oh, what now? Oh yeah, how dare a hero do what the rest of the nation is doing freely? See, pretty much what I said, like, we're gonna make it perfectly clear just how much on the bottom he is. Well, you can't do that. Well, some way, I suppose. I mean, I can't really imagine Raftali actually being taken from you, so that's gonna be fun. Also, yeah, that's gonna do you a whole good, those swords. Seeing as you can't use them. Caution. Can't you like at least store them in your shield and throw them or something? Oh, hey, Pop! How nice to see you. Why do you get to stand here? No, seriously, why does she get to stand there? The rest of his party apparently isn't here. Honestly, that tail just sounded way in his favor. Well done, you got some fancy moves. Oh, irresistible. I read that as irresponsible, my bad. Well, unsurprisingly that he's got some skills too. Also, yeah, gotta save the poor slave by capturing her, gagging her, and that was nice. How does he keep holding them? Also, I'm honestly surprised they hurt the others. Okay, is he charging something? Seems like it. Yeah, just keep hitting him with shields. Well, that's nice. I suppose that's sort of limiting his movements. Of course. Like, what else, you know? Well, let's see what else he got. Well, that was only a question of time before she would join. Well, that was a nice dodge. But once again, I suppose nobody gives a damn that you just intervened in a duel. Well, that looks like it hurt. And I suppose, once again, nobody gives a damn that he cheated. But oh well. We've pretty much already well established how much everything is stacked against him. Did seriously nobody see this? Well, yeah, good luck getting them to admit it. Yep. Again, like, I'm not questioning whether or not they saw it, but Well, he lost after all. Big surprise there. Well, technically, the rules only say that he has to free her from slavery, I guess. Oh yeah, that princess person. Oh, that's her. Well, never mind then. So much for the bitchy princess. Well, again, never mind how much you were stacked against. It was just even more now. Although I'm seriously wondering what King's getting out of this. Oh. Well, again, can you exclusively summon the other three? Well, can't break that. Well, I'm more curious what this is gonna be about now. Oh, that's an interesting visual. I find it interesting that you would call it a curse when your nation literally allows slavery. Well, I have no idea what she said because liberating in Japanese anime is seriously difficult. Well, what the? You took it off? What? 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 Okay, like nightmare scene, that's fair. That's a nice glitching out there. Curse serious? What? Well, too bad he can't hear you right now. Well, because you would know, huh? Well, at least you finally got someone to stand up for you. Well, you're causing quite a scene. Oh, so they are doing it. So at least they have got a shred of dignity in them. Okay, that's fair. That's nice. So we actually got some nice scene out of this. Doesn't really matter because he's like apparently in this cursed route now. So that's fun. Traitor, huh? Well, again, only a matter of time before she would hear something along those lines. I love kind of that we have no music right now to this. It's just, well, it's just them. Man, he's kind of really down in his self-pity right now. Though it's an amazing visual. And I love how we keep going back to the chart-like version of her. Oh. That's some interesting stuff on his face. Oh. But well, that's a sign of what's to come, I suppose, if the opening's anything to go by. Yeah, you know, all's well that ends well. Oh, you gotta love this. Give the guy a finalism break, huh? A break. That's also sadly true. That's so freaking adorable. God bless you. Yeah, perhaps it felt a bit forced back then. Even if she meant it sincerely, you just didn't believe it, huh? Okay, divine wind blowing now. Like literally. Oh, come on. Okay, no, he seriously didn't notice back previously. In the previous episode when I saw it, he did know. So that was what his vision was about, huh? Oh, so many thumbnails to choose from. Well, yeah, too bad the show is over. I'm gonna agree with them there, but hey, at least we know now that not all the heroes are douches. I mean, for what it's worth, I suppose the spear hero is just the easily influenced type. Especially by, well, boobs. And a pretty face. God, you're an angel! Well, those look like good leftovers. Apparently, yes, I kind of figured it was something along those lines. So, your parents were a higher level then, effectively? Oh, yeah. That too, like, he didn't even taste anything since before. Well, he's finally out of his slum, if only a little bit. Yay! No, seriously, just yay. Filo. That was the angel thing, chicken. I don't even know what she is. She looks like an angel as a demi-human, I suppose. But then she turns into this big bird thing. Well, it's so weird when your subs at my animal list have different names. Like, based on how you read them. On my animal list, it's Filo. And so on, with a couple other different names. Like, Miss Bitch Princess is Melty, here, listed as, right? Yeah, that's her. So, kind of names all over the place, but can add that as well. Oh, that was sweet. Like, I'm... God damn it, First of all, we got a bit of an explanation as to why the hell everything is going against him in the first place. I have no idea why the king's conspiring against him. Like, if that girl is the princess, then what point was there even in having Nafumi buy stuff for her? I mean, can't she afford all this stuff anyway? Like, maybe that was just to spend money, but if she stole all the money in the end anyway, like, why? To test the waters if she has his faith, his trust? That might be it, but I really don't know. Yeah. So there's that, but kind of explains why the king seems so much against him. I just don't know why. Even though I just said I know why. Like, is the hero, the shield hero, like, just that down under with people that he really just gonna kick him that much? Why? Is there any sort of legend of him turning evil? Because apparently he has this curse mode thing going. So that's gonna be fun in the future, I suppose. Again, opening also showed us some of that. So, but goddammit, finally he got a bit of an emotional victory out of all of this. Raftalia's dead with him. Shield Hero got it in his face because, like, granted he didn't know. He didn't see that the princess intervened. The nobles. Okay, I get that the wind attack was animated, perhaps so that it was more visually clear for us to see. But in fact, it actually wasn't. But even then, it's not really natural to just be blown away to the side by nothing. So, go figure. And again, of course, she is gonna stand down in the arena because why not? Oh, hey, she may just intervene because why not, of course. Oh. But at least the other two, not quite as douches anymore, stood up for him. So thank you for that. Thank you for giving this guy a break. Because surprisingly enough, it is not that interesting to watch a guy just continuously be beaten down. Okay, in the beginning, like, we gotta set the curse for our hero, his journey of, in his position, like his journey, despite the odds, everybody hating him, we gotta set the circumstances. A point was made. But anything from here on out, especially on a larger scale, like this, just feels like you're beating someone who's already down. That said, I really love that we got to see a little bit of his, like, the way he sees the world in the end there. Raphtalia, still a child, and the fact that she would immediately abandon him if she wasn't his slave. The fact that he couldn't believe any of her words as sincere because she was his slave. And even if he didn't force her to say them, he may have just convinced himself that such was the case. Yeah, like, no matter how fond he had grown on her, there was still the innate fear that if this curse was broken, she would abandon him too. So that was sweet. And the fact that he effectively did manage to beat the spear hero, when you think about it. Motoyasu. Like, without interference, there's a good chance he could have won that. Oh yeah, wait, never mind. He did actually see it, right? Like, he was blasted away when he was gonna like this attack on face and crotch. Very nice, by the way. I kind of thought at first it was, well, like he was in the shield prison thing, but no, that was later. So he could have seen it. And again, people don't just fly away out of, because nothing. There's usually a reason behind that. Oh well. We got a bit of an uplifting moment out of it, so all's well that ends well. Yeah, that'll have to be all for now, so until next time, see you then.